uses the bomb's power and
neck, even with the 7th
explosive projectile to be...
Hello, Team WSMR. Thanks for tuning in to Rocket Tube. I'd like to take the opportunity to discuss the ATEC reorganization on White Sands Missile Range. My boss, the Commanding General of the Army Test and Evaluation Command, provided me with 2 imperatives by which to operate. Mission first, people always. Those imperatives are tempered with the principles and values of the Army profession as guidelines for our actions. My vision for White Sands Missile Range is at the very heart of these organizational mandates. I envision White Sands Missile Range to be a place where customers want to come to perform their testing missions again and again. A place where employees make a major contribution in the Department of Defense, where those employees are motivated to serve their country every day. A place where our garrison and tenant partner operations are synchronized and complementary to our own actions. And a place where service members, civilians, and families live and work safely and thrive collectively. We've been through some tough years recently with budgetary cutbacks, fiscal uncertainty, and diminishing manpower resources. I look at our historic data and stand proud of what you have accomplished. For example, in this past year, we set a record for the number of what we call hot missions, with more than 1,400, which almost doubled the number in the previous year. You continue to deliver for our nation with professionalism and dedication to our customers and the soldiers, airmen, sailors, Marines, and special operators who depend on the outcome of your work. Some of you have expressed concerns about the workload and the extensive process to backfill positions, and the difficulty of hiring behind retiring or transferring teammates. After my assessment of our strengths and weaknesses and our ability to meet our missions while complying with Army, Department of Defense, and other legal and regulatory guidance, I determined that a number of changes were needed to effect the best and most cost-effective ways to meet our needs. One of those changes is the establishment of a general staff to garner the efficiencies of centralizing support to the command, the White Sands Test Center, and to our tenant partners. A general staff construct has withstood the test of time, and while the numbers in each staff section may vary, they perform relevant tasks today. Consolidation of the administrative mission and the organizational support requirements at the headquarters level synchronizes operations for both WSMR and the White Sands Test Center commands. The general staff structure will operate as primary staff sections, reducing the institutional resource requirements, and it will promote uniform processes and policies. Accomplishing these objectives means rededicating resources to mission execution and operating at a level that enables the test center commander and test directors to focus their attention on mission requirements. Although the staff performs a majority of the command support functions, there are a few examples where the test center will continue to perform administrative functions. For instance, timekeeping, travel, and mandatory training coordination. The test center, and in reality, leaders at all levels, retain leader and mission-specific or mission-driven responsibilities, such as hand receipts, property accountability, turning in of test equipment for maintenance or calibration, or determining what purchases may be necessary in order to meet mission requirements. As I stated earlier, you are the strength of White Sands Missile Range. We are working as quickly as possible to increase our onboard strength up to the authorized levels. However, restoration to the levels in our historic models is not going to happen. We will reach and achieve new norms based on the innovations and changes to processes which allow us to maximize our productivity and our potential. I ask you to trust that your leadership is working these concerns with our headquarters. These challenges exist across the Army, and while we steadfastly press forward in our mission on one front, we are simultaneously working and informing decision makers and stakeholders on another. In fact, just yesterday, I was told that a cut that we were expecting of $10 million in fiscal year 17 was just reversed, giving us some much needed relief in the budget battles. We have many exciting programs and opportunities scheduled to test on our range. It is important that we stay focused to ensure that we maintain the capabilities and capacity to support. Each of you contributes significantly to our success now and in the years to come. Stay tuned and come back for part 2 of our reorganization here on this same channel.